What's good, YouTube? It's your boy J man. Back again at the video of the banger for y'all today, man. Today we're gonna be doing a reaction to the Hodgetwins. The actual jokes they got Dave Chappelle canceled. So we're gonna see what they talking about, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, make sure the video. Subscribe. We drop bangs first 2025. Let's get into it though.
Yeah. That's my line. Go ahead. Yeah. Good show. But before we start the show, remember everybody, you can always support Hodgetwins at officialhodgetwins.com. Pick you out a patriotic t-shirt and hat today.
I'm over here just looking at people. Hey, man, I just wanted to jump on here and see what this is like going live.
Yeah.
Hey, man, thank
We
y'all.
should start doing our shows live, man.
Yeah, we should. I think it bring the show, make the show even better, man. Now, a lot of times we got to edit stuff out because we get too crazy.
Oh, yeah, it'd be like a hot mic, huh?
Yeah, you don't want to Dave Chappelle yourself. And he ain't even really say nothing wrong. He just you can't even talk the truth anymore. Somebody's feelings hurt. Oh, man, you're a horrible person. You're canceled. You can't say that. You can't say men stand pissing and women sit down when they piss. What's wrong with you? Men can have babies too. I saw a woman the other day. She got an erection. And that was the first woman I ever saw. I mean, she had ejaculation. It actually blasted everywhere. Her ejaculation was bigger than mine. That's just too much. This is too much information.
So Dave Chappelle has a brand new special on Netflix, and he sort of alternates his specials. He does ones that are kind of woke and then highly praised because they're not as funny, but they're woke by the Rotten Tomatoes crowd. And then he does ones that are actually funny, but politically incorrect. So he makes some comments in his new Netflix special about the phenomenon of TERFs, trans exclusionary radical feminists, as they are called by the trans community, meaning women who say that biological women exist. Here is Dave Chappelle defending J.K. Rowling.
I'm Team TERF. I agree, man. Gender is a fact. You have to look at it from a woman's perspective. Look at it like this. Caitlyn Jenner, whom I've met, wonderful person. Caitlyn Jenner was voted Woman of the Year. Her first year as a woman. Ain't that something?
Okay, for this sort of stuff, Glad is now lambasting Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle's been sparking controversy again.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah, good for him.
You mean for telling jokes?
Yeah.
Ah.
I think it's correct. Comedy.
Yes.
Once upon a time.
Well, it used to be allowed.
Back in a simpler day, we were allowed to have involuntary emotions like laughter. Yes. But Dave Chappelle is in hot water, and of course, I haven't had time to watch it. I wanted to watch it last night, but he's catching a lot of flack for going after the people, or just really making jokes about, of course, the taboo topics. And this is how you know something is actually risky. There's even discussion, potentially, of Netflix maybe pulling it.
What?
I don't know how true it is.
Hope not.
I think what would likely happen is they just won't renew.
Come on, it's
because they have to pay it anyway.
They
have to, after the Comedy Central thing. Dave Chappelle. People don't know this. Dave Chappelle was not paid, and they owned his likeness. A lot of people don't know this. That Comedy Central was a really raw deal.
Wow.
So he was very meticulous with his Netflix deal. So even if they decide to pull it, they have to pay him anyway. So it's in their best interest to run it. We'll get to some of the jokes that, of course, have caused some pearl clutching. Here's a clip.
Comedians have a responsibility to speak recklessly. Sometimes the funniest thing to say is mean. Remember, I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm saying it because it's funny. Let's play. Are you ready?
Right now, some guys at home watching going, "He's not even a wearing mask. Go back."
What country are you from?
So
I'm worried.
I actually opened for him at that theater before.
At that same theater?
Yeah. They shot it in Detroit.
Well, for people who don't know, Dave told a wonderful story about that on Mug Club. So
that was an arena. That was even
bigger.
Another
first time. Yeah, that was when the first time I opened for him. Yeah, when he was, that was like 05.
Congratulations.
Wow. Right
you must
after
be very
they
proud of yourself.
Actually, I'd say a career highlight.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really know. Like Norm Macdonald said that Dave Chappelle was, I think he called him like the god of comedy. He said he's the
GOAT,
best.
man.
And Dave Chappelle did this in tribute to Norm Macdonald. So you have a guy who people are trying to cancel right now, Dave Chappelle, APOC, of course, honoring a guy who was canceled for the last 3 years of his life.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to know when to quit, you know? You take it too far.
I ain't take it far enough.
I'm gonna look at this. I like to see a man, you know, a dude with dick and testicles. What? I like to see him push a baby out his ass. Now, when a baby, you didn't know, when a man has a baby, it don't come out his ass.
Where it come out?
It comes out of his penis.
And they're calling for Dave Chappelle to be removed from Netflix. Glad said, Dave Chappelle's brand has become synonymous with ridiculing trans people and other marginalized communities. Negative reviews and viewers loudly condemning his latest special as a message to the industry. Audiences don't support platforming anti-LGBTQ diatribes. We agree. Amazing how the people who are very much in favor of expanding every quote-unquote right to encompass pretty much every activity do not include among those rights speaking what you think about things.
Is he regularly talking like that, or like does he have like is he just nervous or something, or is that how he actually talk on the video sped up or something? It look like he's sped up, or that's probably how he's I don't know.
And you ought to be deplatformed. So, amazingly beautiful stuff here from our censorious left.
One of the things that got him in trouble was he said he got diagnosed with COVID, but didn't even get the sniffles. And people got really mad about that.
Oh, no. That happens.
Well,
Well, yeah, he talks about it in the video where he was in a room, you know, for days, just watching endless TV, and he said he kept seeing videos of black people running up and just like punching Asians in the face and hurting them, and he just kept thinking, like, you know, that's exactly what's happening in my body right now. Dude, that is a perfect joke. He's acknowledging what's going on.
Yeah.
He's comparing it to his own blood. It's a perfect joke. And of course, instantly people
I'm not saying it's right. That's the kind of thing he'll say.
It's hilarious.
What did he say? He said he also asked this. So I have these because again, I did not get to watch it last night. Usually I try. We might do a live watch along here this week or next week with you guys. He asked his female friend, who I guess is a comedy writer. Oh,
really?
There you go. If she was going to the Women's March, and she replied, "I hope those white bitches get tear gassed." I guess he he makes a joke about beating up a lesbian in a bar, but it was self-defense because he thought it was a guy. He said, "I tenderize them titties like chicken cutlets."
I whooped the toxic masculinity out that bitch. But he talks about how he's there, and this girl he's just talking to being polite, and this dude steps between them. And at some point in the conversation realizes she's a woman, and he's like, "You're a woman?"
Yeah.
And he's just, it's so honest.
And anyone who acts like that has not happened.
I know, right? And you're like, oh, that happens daily. And I have very few human social interactions on a daily basis outside of this studio.
Yeah, it's like they just changing. They moving it. You know what you call it? What? They moving the goalposts. That's what in the middle of the game. You kicking the ball, and they're like, "Hold up, move the goalpost." That's what they're doing. Moving the goalpost. They like to change the rules when the game doesn't fit them. They like to change everything. Yeah, make everything racist. Yeah, they can burn in hell. Really? Burn in hell? Yeah. See this? Yeah, you're right. They can burn in hell. That's what hell was made for, liberals. Yeah, that's what I'm starting to think. They're gonna burn in hell, screaming. Ah! You ever see somebody burn alive just screaming? That's what you can be doing forever, but except you don't die. You just scream. That's what hell is. You just burning forever.
He's gotten in a lot of trouble for, again, the LGBTQ, the alphabet community, as he calls them.
Yes.
I guess they didn't take kindly to his sorry, not sorry apology, but he made a point wrapped in a joke saying that empathy is not gay, empathy is not black, empathy is bisexual. It must go both ways. That's nice.
I thought that was good.
And he's saying that the whole thing with punching down, he's like, well, sometimes you do punch down in comedy. You punch up and everything, but he's talking about how he's jealous of the LGBTQ community because, like, you guys have made these enormous strides in this short amount of time. He's like, I couldn't help just think that if Martin Luther King was like, now just put on some booty shorts and rub yourself with baby oil and get up on a float.
Right.
He's like, we could have, it's like if they just had some booty shorts back then, we could have ended slavery 100 years earlier.
Absolutely.
And he's just making the point of like how there's this massive progress in this community in such a short amount of time.
Yeah.
And of course, yeah, he's being attacked for it. And it's like, can we just leave jokes at some point? Like, not everything's going to be to your taste. It's going to be punching up, punching down. Just stop.
I think
legendary reaction, man. I ain't gonna lie though, man. It's true what they were saying at the end though. Jokes, man. Look, comedians, that's their job to make you feel uncomfortable. But comedy is also it's healthy. It's a healthy thing to laugh. It's a healthy thing to, you know what I'm saying, to laugh and let it out. It's healthy. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm a silly dude. If you know me personally off YouTube, I'm a silly dude. I'm a silly guy. And I feel like that is the best way to heal is laughing. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time though, like how he said, let jokes be jokes. Without further ado, man, I'm gonna start laughing that video, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. I almost forgot. Turn up the case bell up, y'all get notified. I drop some more reactions for y'all, man. Peace.